I've been waiting for this.
Chat, it's only 6 minutes long, but
The front release a video and I've been waiting. I knew it was gonna react.
It's the 13th of July in Butler, Pennsylvania. Former U.S. President Donald Trump speaks at a rally.
Chat, I want to see this actually.
It's only days until he plans to accept the official Republican nomination. He's just minutes into his speech when shots are fired.
Take a look at what happened.
Trump got hit, but survived.
Guys, I want you to
Someone
break
tried
down.
to assassinate him in broad daylight.
Because I didn't get to see it.
Here is how it unfolded. By the time this video is published, new details might have emerged. It's a hot, sweltering early evening as tens of thousands gather here to see Trump. Pennsylvania is one of 6 vital swing states that will help secure the win in the next presidential election. Butler skews heavily Republican, and it is a blue-collar town.
This is a big crowd. This is a big, beautiful crowd.
He is surrounded by supporters. Most are sitting or standing in front of the stage. Some sit on the bleachers, center, left, and right. Trump's support staff and security, including Secret Service agents, are right at the stage. Behind him are 3 large buildings. On the roof of the building on the far left and on the far right are Secret Service snipers. They are constantly scanning the surroundings, looking for threats. They can be seen in this video filmed by a crowd member.
Hello, Butler, and hello to Pennsylvania. I'm thrilled to be back.
Trump begins with his speech. Things seem normal. He turns to the right and points at a chart showing statistics on border crossings. At the same time, several people in the crowd notice a man with a gun on the roof of a building close by. It's too late.
Take a look at what happened.
All of a sudden, bullets start flying. One even gets captured on camera.
Wait, that's fucking insane.
Another building.
Chat, was this photo actually real?
Yeah, it's real.
One even gets captured.
A real bullet. And people were saying it was a glass shard from something I could hit by a bullet. Just shut the fuck up, man.
Another building,
Because,
about 400 feet or
if you're
120
gonna
meters
shoot
north of the
somebody,
stage.
you're not aiming
The
at
shots are
some
coming
guy
from
in the
here,
crowd, you're
on
aiming
the
at
roof.
Donald Trump, motherfucker.
The gunman is 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. He is armed with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. The gun was legally purchased by his father. First, he apparently fires a round of 3 shots.
Take a look at what happened.
Trump reaches up with his hand. The first bullet pierces the upper part of his right ear. He will later say that turning over to the right at that exact moment prevented the bullet from hitting him right in the head. He ducks down behind the podium, and within 3 to 4 seconds after the first shot, Secret Service agents swarm the former president and shield him with their bodies. Crooks opens fire again, immediately, with 5 more shots. Right before the first shot by Crooks, one of the snipers on the left roof behind Trump seems to detect the gunman and prepares to return fire.
Take a look at what happened.
Some outlets report that these snipers killed Crooks, while the Secret Service confirmed its personnel neutralized the shooter. We could not corroborate that it was in fact these specific agents. The gunman also hit spectators on the bleachers. 1 man died, 50-year-old Corey Comprador. 2 others were critically injured. With Trump's microphone still on, we can hear the tense exchanges among the agents. About 42 seconds after Crooks opened fire, they confirm the shooter is down.
Wait, it's the Mario brick block guy in front.
They prepare to escort him to an armored vehicle.
Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold on, your head is bloody.
So we gotta move to the class.
Yeah, he's adrenaline. That's his adrenaline talking.
Wait.
In about 75 seconds after ducking to the ground, Trump raises his fist. He's mouthing the words, "Fight, fight."
Yeah, I think at this point, it's not. I don't think it's terrible that they assume there's only one shooter. I think okay, here. Terrible opinion, Andy over here. I think regardless of one shooter or not, I think they still want to get out, right? If there was one shooter or more, they don't even know. I think that they would still do the same thing. I think it's Trump who stalled them out. Because if he doesn't want to move, there's not much that they could do, right? Yeah, they can move him, but like clearly he's showing resistance. He didn't want to move.
Fight.
He assumed there was only one shooter.
Immediately travel around the entire world. The crowd starts to chant for the former president as he leaves the stage, bleeding. Trump is then rushed to a hospital. Later that night, he is flown to New Jersey. He appears to be well. There are a lot of questions we don't have an answer to right now. Why were the forces unable to prevent the attack? Analysis on X suggests that at least the snipers on the roof behind Trump were likely scouting for dangers further away, with this rooftop possibly falling into the responsibility of other law enforcement agents. We were unable to corroborate that. Why couldn't armed men climb up on this building?
So someone on Twitter said that the tree was blocking that line of sight.
What was Crooks's motive? The gunman
That
had no
could be an
criminal history
explanation,
in
actually.
Pennsylvania's public court records. The New York Times found a voter registration record for Crooks. It shows that he was registered as a Republican. They also found that he donated $15 to a liberal voter turnout group through a Democratic donation platform in 2021. He was a kitchen worker and had a membership at a local shooting club. The FBI found suspicious devices in both his car and home. They are being evaluated by the agency at the time of this recording. The investigation is ongoing, and new information is being published by the minute. President Biden and various leaders around the world condemned the attack and political violence at large. The picture of Trump, bloodied but defiant, with a raised fist in front of the American flag, will surely become a powerful symbol in his re-election campaign.
True. I mean, that's
You know, something I hate is the fact that they have to choose their words carefully and like tiptoe around, not like glazing the opponent, right? Yet, well, I wish everybody put their foot on the ground like more about it, because yeah, this might happen against the candidate that you don't like, right? But if you don't make it a point to go against it a lot, I mean, you never know. This might go against the candidate that you do like. Does that make sense? It's why I think these things are like super, like you go super hard on it, you know? I mean, they are to be throwing around it 100%. The wording that they chose was not aggressive at all. Oh, dude, don't do this, guys. Like, dude, come on, bro.
Yeah, so the reality is, if you try to kill an election candidate, it's probably that you're trying to sway the election, right? That's probably what you're gonna do. Unless you have some personal hatred for the guy, I don't know. But I mean, who the fuck knows Trump, really? You know,
Who this fucking stickman video, bro?
The guy was trying to sway the election with this. That's pretty clear. But trying to sway an election with violence, that's against the core values of democracy, basically. And that's why this is a big deal. Even if you don't like the guy, it's very important that stuff like this doesn't happen, because who says it's not going to be the guy that you do like next time, right? It could be anybody. If you try to push your agenda with violence, that's against the core values of democracy. So if you care about democracy, then you should you shouldn't like this. You shouldn't say, well, he shouldn't have missed, like this lady in the top right here. He shouldn't have missed. Because let me tell you, most people that say that will probably also say they like democracy, but that's certainly not the case if they actually believe in this. They probably don't even know what democracy means, man.